Okay, so let's go through. I've got a new empty instrument track, and on the instrument,
is it Kontakt 5?
Kontakt 5, yeah.
Then mono or stereo?
Stereo, yeah. I'm going to go down to AU instruments, audio units, native instruments, Kontakt 5, and stereo. That will load an instance of Kontakt onto your track. Before, we've been using these library sounds. If you look on the left-hand side, you'll see a big library of different things. We're going to ignore those today. If they're not showing on yours, it doesn't matter. Because what we're going to do is start sampling in. I've got a Finder window here, and I've just looked over onto the shared drives, student resources, sample libraries, sound effects, animals. Let's get something. What have we got? Horses, snorts and whinnies. Let's try that. So I'm going to pick that up and just going to drop it into Kontakt, into the window. You can see when you drag and drop it, it creates a new instrument. And it's called Horse, Snorts and Whinnies. Remember, there's no play button in Kontakt. The way you play back a sound is by playing the keyboard. So let's press a key on the keyboard and see if it works. So it's playing back. All good. If you don't like it, you can go to the little corner there where there's an X, and it just deletes it. And you can drag in a different sound. What have we got? Kitten meows. Drag and drop. There it is. The cool thing about having it on the keyboard is that you can play it up and down the keyboard and you'll get different pitches. These ones, for some reason, they load in as ACID files, which means that it doesn't play back in different pitches. So I'm just going to go in and change that. So this is a sampler rack. It gives you some basic functions like pan, tuning, volume control, little VU meter, solo, mono, mute, stuff like that there. But to get to the real mechanics and really be able to edit it fully, we have to open it up by clicking the little spanner. So if you press that, we get a drop down and get a few options. The one I'm going to focus in on is this one here. At the moment it's set to beat machine. I'm just going to put it to sampler. Because now when I play it back, and I've put it to sampler, and I also want to make sure it's tracking the pitch as well. So press that button. So you can get different notes. Are they down here? And of course you can play chords with it. It sounds often really stupid. So try that as a starter. Load up an empty Kontakt, and remember, if you play around with something and it doesn't sound that good, just click the X and it will get rid of it.
So what was it, student resources?
Yeah, and you'll find some samples already done in shared, student resources, sample libraries, SFX. I was just in the animals section. these horse snorts whinnies. Drag it in, and if you remember to edit it, we have to click on the spanner, doink, and if it's in acid mode, which I don't want it to be, I'm going to change it from that to from beat machine to sampler, and I also want to make sure it's tracking the pitch. And then play it back. Immediately a horse suddenly starts sounding like some kind of monster. Up at the top is kind of normal, but playing it a few octaves down, get really horrific sounding monster sounds.